So a couple of weeks ago, I was having a conversation with a colleague who reminded me that when I first started at the SCMP 8.5 years ago, all the hair in my head was black. It's not something I try to hide. As someone in his late 40s, I have quite a lot of gray hair. But I don't dye it, and I certainly don't pluck it, because there's a Chinese superstition that for every 1 gray hair you pluck, 3 will grow back. Actually, my very superstitious mother told me it's 10 for every 1. This is a very well-known superstition among Chinese people, even though scientifically it's been debunked. Hair color is determined by melanin produced in hair follicles and transferred to the growing hair. Typically, when a hair is plucked from its follicle, only 1 new hair will grow back. And removing a white hair does not stimulate the production of melanin in the hair follicle, so new hair that grows back is likely still to be white. But experts caution that plucking hairs can potentially damage the follicles, and no new hair will grow from that spot. So is going gray or bald worse? Rather than plucking or hair dye, some people believe in traditional Chinese food therapy. It suggests to heal or nurture a particular body part or organ, one should consume foods that look like or are the same color as said body part or organ. Some folk remedies to maintain black hair include eating black sesame seeds, black beans, and black seaweed. Clearly none of this is in my regular diet, but there is some scientific backing to this. The effects of black sesame on hair are acknowledged in the Pharmacopoeia of China, the official compilation of drugs by the country's health ministry. That's because black sesame is known to nourish the kidneys and replenish blood, and in traditional Chinese medicine, hair represents the surplus of blood and essence of the kidneys. And then there's something called fleece flower root. It's a so-called magic ingredient, featured in advertisements for hair darkening shampoos. In Chinese, it's called he shou wu, which translates into He's black hair. Legend has it that a peasant in his 50s, with the surname He, discovered the root and consumed it, turning his hair completely black. He shou wu is marketed as a remedy to prevent hair loss and maintain black hair on Chinese e-commerce platforms. But experts warn people should only buy the processed ingredient because the raw could be toxic. As for me, I'm actually not that interested in remedying my gray hair. I actually recently heard someone use the term geriatric millennial to describe people with gray hair but no wrinkles, and I thought that could be me, except I'm not a millennial.